So Threads just launched this week, and this is everything you need to know about it. In this video, I'm gonna share what Threads is, how to sign up and get started, how to gain a following on Threads really fast, and my thoughts on if this is gonna stick around or if it's the next Clubhouse.
Twitter has a new rival, and this one could pose the biggest threat yet.
Threads is now the fastest growing platform ever, gaining over 30 million users in less than 2 days. Threads is Meta's near carbon copy of Twitter. In fact, it's not that different at all, but it launched with a couple really important things going for it. Threads is actually so similar to Twitter that Twitter has already sued them over stealing employees and building an app that they suspect inflicts on trade secrets. Honestly though, I just hope this leads to Zuckerberg and Musk fighting in a cage match. Firstly, it's attached to your Instagram profile, for better or worse. This creates a great opportunity, but it also creates something really scary that you need to be aware of before you set up your Threads account and install it on your phone. If you install Threads and link it to your Instagram account, you basically have a built-in audience and you're going to get engagement immediately. Because once you sign up for Threads, it actually prompts you to follow all of the people that you already follow on Instagram. This worked out incredibly well for me personally. Because I have about 400,000 followers on Instagram already, as soon as I set up and linked my Threads account, I now have over 30,000 followers on Threads within 48 hours, and it's growing constantly. The scary thing here that you need to know before you install Threads though, is that it's literally linked to your Instagram, and that link cannot be undone. In fact, the only way that you can delete your Threads account right now is by also deleting your Instagram account. That's a little sketchy, right? They also launched Threads at the absolute perfect time, right as Twitter and his royal overlord Elon announced rate limits on Twitter unless you pay for their platform. People are leaving Twitter right now and they're all joining Threads. For me personally, it feels like a second chance. I just never got into Twitter. I've given it multiple tries over the years. It's super hard to grow on there. With Threads having a built-in audience immediately, it just feels fresh and new. The other amazing thing about Threads right now is there's no ads on the platform and the algorithm doesn't seem to be weighted. It's true, it's authentic, it's fresh. It's like that feeling when TikTok first came out. And the community on Threads is overwhelmingly positive right now. With that said, let's get into how you can set up your Threads account step by step. So the first thing that you need to do is install Threads, an Instagram app, on your phone. This is available on Apple or Android right now, so the whole world has access to it. Once you have Threads installed on your phone, it's gonna prompt you to log in with Instagram. It's gonna default to the Instagram account you're already logged into, or you can just switch accounts. I'm going to show you the sign up process from scratch on accounts that I haven't already set up. And so this is what it's going to do. You can immediately add everything over from Instagram here. You can import your profile image over there. You can write a fresh bio or just import that simply there. And same thing with links. You can either add a new link here or you can import directly from Instagram. And then just click on the next arrow. You can set it to either public profile or private profile here. I'm gonna set this to public. And then this is where a lot of opportunity happens. This is where you can immediately start to get a lot of engaged followers and connect with other people. So I can actually follow select people or follow all of the people that I already follow on Instagram. I'm just gonna click follow all here. It shows you a quick overview of how Threads works. And then all you need to do is click on join Threads. And it just takes a second here, but it's going to automatically create your account and follow all of the people that you already follow on Instagram. And now we can see our profile here. I literally signed this up a second ago. I already have one follower. Because I have followers on Instagram, this account is already going to trickle in new followers for me as my followers connect to Threads as well. And this is really the big opportunity to grow your following on Threads, is if you already have a large built-in audience on Instagram, you want to try and beat them to the platform so that when they sign up, they're going to follow you first. And then as you can see here on the homepage, there's a few tabs down here. The homepage is your feed. This is going to be where you're seeing all of the posts from other people that you're actually following down here now. The search option down here at the bottom is how you're going to find new accounts that you can actually access. These are going to be the popular trending accounts: Nike, Demi Lovato on here, Steve Aoki, Jack Black, Marvel, etc. And you can choose to follow any of them or not. If you want to actually create a thread, create a post, you just click the middle icon down there, and it's going to prompt open this new thread. And now Threads can actually support multiple file types. You can add a video here, you can add an image, or you can just type something up. And so as you type something up, you can actually add to that thread immediately from here and just add a bunch of responses. If you signed up for Threads after all of your followers, all you need to do is click on the heart button down here, and it's going to show you all of the follow requests. That means that they signed up for Threads first, they followed everybody they follow on Instagram, but you haven't created an account yet. So I'm going to just confirm all of these. And now you can see, just like that, 2 minutes after we've signed up, we already have 20 followers, because that's how many of our Instagram followers have already signed up for Threads. The other kind of cool thing here of how it's connected to your Instagram account is once you have Threads set up and linked to your Instagram, it's going to actually display this little number that you signed up on your Instagram profile. For instance, I was the 1,358th person to sign up for Threads. That's displayed right below my name on Instagram, and if you click on that, it actually takes you directly to my Threads profile. Overall, it's very simple to get started on Threads and sign up. I will raise a word of caution here though. This is starting to look like a monopoly for Meta. We thought the metaverse was going to actually just be virtual reality, but in reality, it's looking like it's just a series of all of these social media platforms that Meta owns and controls that are interconnected and woven with one another. This gives Meta and the Zucks access to all of your data, how you use multiple social media platforms for different purposes. Do you trust Zuck? Do you trust Meta? Overall, I personally love Threads so far. I am borderline addicted to it. With all of the concerns that are out there, I see this as an opportunity to reach and connect more people, and a second chance because I just couldn't get into Twitter. But what do you think? Is this going to be the Twitter killer, or is this going to go the way of Clubhouse and die out pretty quickly?